Hello queens. I'm back at y'all with another video, and today I'm going to be showing y'all how I created this soft glam look. And without further ado, we're jumping straight into the video. I'm starting this off by cleaning my client's face. I'm going in with my Nicka K brow pencil. This one is in the shade Black Brown, and I'm going to be using this to outline her brows. I like to outline both brows before I fill them in, just to make sure that my shaping is as symmetrical as possible. Now that they've both been outlined, I'm going to start filling them in from the back and working my way up to the front. And I just mainly like to focus on any sparse areas of the brow. Now that majority of the brow has been filled in, I'm taking a light brown pencil and I'm using it to do little hair-like strokes at the front of her brow. This will make it a lot easier to blend into the back. Now I'm going in with my Eye Envy clear eyelash glue, and I'm going to be using this to lay her brow hairs down in place. As you can see, I'm smoothing the hairs down in place using the spoolie end of my pencil. To clean up her brows, I'm going in with these two Nicka K concealers, and they're in the shades 02 and 07. First, I'm going to be taking the shade 02, and I'm using this to clean up underneath her arch. Now to clean up the remainder of the way, I'm just going to be going in with the shade 07. As you can see, we have two nice, clean, blended eyebrows. So now I'm just going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It's in the shade White, and I'm using this as an eyeshadow base. So I'm just applying this all over her lids, and I like to work one eye at a time because this product dries very fast, and I like to really make sure that my base is as even as possible, because if you have an even base, then you should have even eyeshadows as well. The base is the foundation of the eyeshadow look. Before we move on to eyeshadows, I'm going to be taking some of my Dermablend translucent powder, and I'm going to be applying this to the front of her brows to lighten them up. For today's eyeshadow look, I decided to use my Juvia's Place Culture palette, and I'm going to have all the shade names in the description box. But first, I'm going in with this burnt orange color, and I'm using this as my transition shade. So I'm applying it to the outer edge of her eye, and then I'm just going to blend it up towards the front of her eyebrows. And to do so, I'm using a blending brush from Shop Miss A. I'm taking a dark brown eyeshadow from my Jaclyn Hill Times Morphe palette, and I'm just applying this to her crease. I'm going back in with some more of my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I'm applying it to the inner corners of her eyes. This is going to act as a base because I'm going on top of it with this blue eyeshadow from my Culture palette. Now I'm going in with the shade Sand, and I'm applying this all over her lids using this blending brush. Remember, this isn't a cut crease, so it doesn't have to be neat. It just has to be blended. Now we're moving on to the face, and as you can see, I'm just going in with my Pond's moisturizer. I like to apply a very generous amount onto the skin, and then I just go in and I blend it out using my damp Real Technique sponge. After I blend out the moisturizer, I normally go in with my e.l.f. Matte and Poreless Putty Primer, but I guess I accidentally cut that portion out of the video. Now, as you can see, I'm just color correcting around her face using my Nicka K concealer, and this one is in the shade 07. For her foundation, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is in the shade Spicy Brown, and I'm just going to be applying this onto her face using this flat synthetic brush, and then I'm going to blend everything out using my foundation brush. For anybody that's wondering, I purchased my foundation brush from AliExpress. A lot of people tell me that it's similar to the Sephora E47 brush, so if you need a reference, I recommend that you go get that one. I unfortunately do not have a link to this brush anymore. I think I saw one similar to it on Shein. Let me know if y'all want me to do a makeup from Shein haul video or a tool video. Just let me know. But as you can see, I'm just going to continue to blend out this foundation all around her face, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight with my Nicka K concealer in the shade 02. I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush and I'm going to use it to blend out all of the concealer. I'm going to allow the concealer to sit under her eyes a little longer and just move on to contour. To contour her face, I'm using my Juvia's Place foundation stick and it is in the shade Sokoto. To blend out the concealer underneath her eyes, I'm just going in with my damp Real Technique sponge. Now I'm just going to go in and set the concealer in place using my Morphe loose powder, and this one is in the shade Banana. I'm going in with my Black Radiance contour palette in the level light to medium, and I'm using it to bronze up around her face. To set the remaining areas of her face, I'm going in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the level Dark Deep, and I ended up mixing it with one of my Fit Me pressed powders, and I believe it's in the shade Golden Dore. I decided to go in with some blush. This one is like a orange and pink shade mixed together, and it's just from a random blush palette, y'all. But now I'm going in with this LA Girl, and it's like a gel eyeliner pencil. As you can see, it's like this electric blue shade, and I'm just applying it to her waterline. Next, I'm going to be going in with some of that burnt orange shade and that dark brown shade, and I'm going to be smoking them both out on her lower lash line. Now that I'm finished with her under eye, I'm just going to go in and dust away all of the powder. I'm gonna lock everything in place with some setting spray, and then we're gonna move on to lashes. While the lashes are drying, I'm going to go ahead and highlight her face. And to highlight her face, I'm using a highlighter from my Be Perfect Carnival XL palette. The face is almost complete, and now we can move on to lips. So when I have clients who have darker lips, I like to go ahead and kind of mute them out using whatever residue is left on my foundation brush. Then I just go in with my liner of choice. Today I'm using my Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Katsina. Now I'm just going in with a nude liquid lipstick, and I applied mine using this pencil brush. I wanted to make sure that I really blended it out into that liner. Once it's all blended, I'm going to go in and add this clear lip gloss. This step is optional, but y'all know I am a gloss type of girl, okay? So majority of my clients will have lip gloss. But once I'm finished applying this to the lips, that'll be the finished look, and we'll be stepping into the grand reveal. So I'm just going to let y'all watch.
I'm ready. Why you always do me like this? Oh.
It's time to hit them streets.
Yeah, we out. We outside. We outside. I thought I was staying in today. No, I'm not. This is giving. Oh. This blue is so pretty. Y'all see that? Get into it.
Get into
it. Girl, you ate this up.
Okay, queens, we've made it to the end of the video, and as y'all can see by my client's reaction, this tutorial was another success. Can y'all believe that this look only took me 40 minutes to create? 40 minutes, queen. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next one. Bye bye, queens.